Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Well, this article that I have here has to do with Pakistan, and unfortunately my friend who I don't know, I have a soft spot for this guy, the former Prime Minister Imran Khan is in big trouble, and I foresee that he's not going to end well, if you know what I mean. And this article, I don't know, gives us some insight on what could happen to him. So let's see. This article comes from Sputnik, and it's from today, which is the 14th of October 2022. This is the title. Pakistan minister threatens to, quote-unquote, hang Imran Khan upside down if PTI goes ahead with long march. So a minister in Pakistan says that. Now remember, Pakistan is a country that United States provides with a lot of military and F-16s and all that. Also, CIA has drones and operation hubs in Pakistan to go into Afghanistan and the area. So Pakistan is an ally actually of United States, let's put it this way. So I thought that we love democracy and freedom. How are we gonna, our country, react to this kind of statements? And let's see what kind of minister this is, because it could be, I don't know, the Minister of Wildlife and I don't know, fishing and hunting. So let's see. Demanding snap elections, former Prime Minister Imran Khan is planning a decisive long march against the Shahbaz Sharif government later this month. March. Okay, we're gonna march. Remember the 1 million people march, and you remember Martin Luther King Jr., Doctor, Reverend, perfect person, march. Remember that one? Now, imagine that one of the ministers then would have said something like that. And I have so much to talk about it. Let me just go through with this, get over with this article. Meanwhile, the federal government has reportedly chalked out strategies, including the house arrest of the Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf (PTI) party chairman to quell his protest march. So, free expression, no Pakistan, and America is not doing anything. No sanctions on Pakistan? How come? Now, Pakistan's Interior Minister Rana Sanaullah Khan threatened to hang former Prime Minister Imran Khan upside down if the opposition leader goes through with his long march in Islamabad. Now, for people who might not be familiar with what a interior minister is, as far as I know, it's the one who takes care of the security of the state. As you would have here, I don't know, INS, you would have FBI, something that takes care of that, of the security forces. In other countries, that's the way they're called. I know FBI is Federal Bureau of Investigation and so on, but they are involved with mass controls and protest controls and all that. So this is the guy. This is the guy who says if this free person starts a protest, a march, I will hang him upside down. Now, can you give me another example of another person, a very famous person, I would say, who was hung upside down? Yeah, I know. In 1945, let me give you a clue. I think it was April. No, it was not the mustache man. It was the other guy. It was, yes, Benito Mussolini. He was caught by the partisans. He was caught with his girlfriend, and they were kept in captivity for some time. And then they were raped, beaten, abused, and then they got killed, brought into the piazza of what was that, Milano, was it? I think in Milan, Milano, and over there they were spit on, urinated on, kicked, and there are pictures with his face if you want to see it. And then they hang them upside down in the piazza, and you can see the pictures. It's kind of like what happened to Gaddafi, kind of like that, even worse than Gaddafi, because if you look at Gaddafi you recognize his face, but Mussolini's no. So please look, find it. So this is upside down, reminds me of that kind of thing. We learned a lot. So the minister said that the federal government has readied plans to crush the so-called absolutely freedom march. And I'm quoting, "Let him, Imran Khan, come to Islamabad. Imran Khan doesn't know what the government is planning to do with him this time around. We will hang him upside down," end quote. The interior minister stated while speaking on Geo News channel program Capital Talk. So he's public. He's not like, no, he's public saying that. So imagine, I don't know, a march in United States. A guy makes a march and organizes a march, and then you have the FBI saying, if this guy comes to Washington, D.C., we're going to hang him upside down. Anybody will say, nothing to see here, right? Oh my, it should be a little bit of outrage, don't you think? Under the current circumstances, I don't think it will be, but it depends who that person is. It depends who the persons are. If this would be, let's say, a person from previous administration, there would be problems. And the other person would be a specific, protected, you know what I mean? Now, in this case, I don't think it would be an outrage whatsoever. That's my assessment. I don't think that these guys, if they would say that, and probably they say in private, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure that would not be like, oh my God, resignation, what, that's a criminal, that's, nah. All right, let's see what's next. Apart from using drones to fire tear gas shells at the participants, the minister said ruthless steps will be taken to crush the march, adding that the government cannot guarantee the safety of anyone's life in the face of charged mob. Around 25,000 additional troops have been deployed to reinforce the ranks of the Islamabad police force. Meanwhile, the News Daily reported that Pakistan Rangers would continue to guard Islamabad for 3 more months, as Khan has yet to announce the exact date of the much hyped march. Earlier this week, Khan stated that the impending march would be the biggest in the country's history. Oh my God. So the Sharif government has filed a contempt of court plea against the PTI chief in the Supreme Court over his proposed long march in Islamabad. I'm quoting, Imran Khan is making an announcement to attack Islamabad. The plea states, urging the court to issue directions to the PTI chief to implement its earlier orders related to staging of protest and sit-ins. Well, the PTI chief has mobilized its supporters by holding dozens rallies across the country since April. Well, and then it says, in April, after he lost the majority of prime minister in the parliament, paving the way to a joint opposition led by Shahbaz Sharif forming the new government. Khan, this is very important, Khan has accused Washington of hatching a conspiracy to oust his party PTI from power, a charge refuted by the Joe Biden administration. Khan said that he's got a paper that's going to provide it, a letter, or he didn't produce that letter yet. I don't know if he sits on it, but how long is he going to sit on it? Khan said that there are about 4 people in the government, Pakistani government, who want to assassinate him, and I think that's how he's going to end up. Now, if he's got support, and he seems to have support, now I don't know if that support is paid partly, but it seems like he has support. Why? Because the government is shitless, scared as if you mobilize 25,000 people and more than that, around that, that means you are really, really afraid of this guy. So what's the United States going to do about that statement and all that? Freedom of expression, how about that? Freedom, yes, it's not a free country. It's not, I know it's not as free as Ukraine, as it was the freest and the perfect one, but nevertheless. So Imran Khan, I'm going to keep you posted, guys, because I think he's going to end up very bad, kind of like Mussolini. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.